Are they adventuresome, daring kids, or misguided, law-breaking criminals?
Or are they both? One thing is certain, they are part of a growing trend in South Florida. People who go explore empty, abandoned buildings. Why do they do it? Well, here's Night Team's Patrick Frazier with his special investigation, Urban Explorers.
If you saw these guys creeping through a dark building in the middle of the night with their faces wrapped in cloth, you'd probably call them criminals. They'd call themselves curious.
Well, basically, we explore off-limits areas, abandoned buildings, rooftops, utility rooms, pretty much any place you're not supposed to be.
They are called urban explorers. On this night, they're in an old missile site in the Everglades, along with some snakes, a few spiders, and who knows what else, which is why they're here.
It's almost like walking through the video games I played when I was like 8 years old, and like walking through these dungeons and seeing what was around the next corner.
And it's not just happening in South Florida. Around the world, groups of urban explorers are popping up. Most are young men.
Sometimes we'll only go out once in a month.
Looking for something new and exciting to do, which leads them to something old. Like this empty insane asylum in Massachusetts. Among the findings, a wooden wheelchair. Here in Paris, explorers went into the catacombs and found dozens of skeletal remains.
Interesting.
Squeezing through walls to explore this home near Orlando that was once billed as the home of the future. It's now falling apart, but it's fascinating to these guys.
It's just something of a physical and mental challenge to go through there and sort of piece together what went on in this place.
And back in North Dade, they have walked through this empty hospital.
You could say it almost looks like they got up and left in the middle of the night one day.
It sure does. Some file cabinets are full of paper. An x-ray machine looks like it's ready for the next patient. These guys saw it all one night.
You hurt anything while you're there? You steal anything? You take any souvenirs?
Never. We have basically a policy of take nothing but pictures and leave nothing but footprints.
Catchy slogan, but they still better hope they never get caught. Now, of course, urban explorers are going to say they don't break into buildings, they only go into existing openings, but it doesn't matter. Go into an old hotel like this one on Miami Beach, get caught, it's a crime. Trespassing, which urban explorers fully understand.
That's why they asked us to hide their faces and change their names.
You know you're not supposed to be there. Do you consider yourself a lawbreaker or what?
Well, yeah, obviously we are breaking the law, but we think what we do, even though it's illegal, it's not necessarily unethical. We're going to try and go in through the main gate.
To avoid getting in trouble, they're very careful. They have maps of some sites, do reconnaissance before entering, and carry special equipment to get in and out safely.
Is it dangerous?
Definitely. Definitely dangerous. Definitely not for everyone.
Absolutely.
But accidents happen. In Kansas City, one teenager was killed while apparently exploring a vacant building. Fortunately, the worst that's happened in South Florida was inside the Monte Carlo Hotel. Turns out it wasn't completely empty.
I was attacked by fleas in a hotel once. It was pretty disturbing.
They can laugh about the flea bites and brush off criticism of those who consider this creepy or criminal because they consider it exciting.
Basically, you consider it harmless fun?
For the most part, yeah.
Fun entering these empty old buildings. Fun they don't plan to abandon. With the Urban Explorers, I'm Patrick Frazier, 7 News, Night Team.
Well, we should let you then know that not only is going onto private property trespassing, but if you take something, even if you do consider it junk, you could also be charged with burglary.